because I'm becoming overwhelmed with what's to come. And I think it's really hitting me that we are going home. And I am so sad for those who are not going with us.
She really came on here, crocodile tears and all, thinking that the rapture would have happened, and then it didn't happen. Is this really what religious psychosis is?
I don't know what to do. I woke up this morning and everyone is still here. I donated. I sold my car. I gave away my favorite Funko Pop.
She's gonna go. I won't need her because I'm going home.
The rapture did not happen. Update on the guy who sold his car because he was so sure that he was not going to need it anymore. And it has been a wild ride over on his page. So last night he ended up posting that God still had 10 hours.
Y'all think the rapture is gonna happen on Tuesday? Bro, how are y'all so delusional? What the f you mean? You think the rapture's happening on Tuesday and you think you're going? Yo, y'all are so stupid, bro. I can't.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Actually, guys, 23rd September, many MAGA or Christian, they were waiting for rapture and didn't happen. They were actually counting down and didn't happen. They sold their things. Some of them, they quit their job and everything, and now they're suffering, crying. Let's dive in. Credit belongs to the owner of the videos. I will come back with more commentary.
I am back with a rapture update because wouldn't you know it, the rapture did not happen, or at least it hasn't happened yet. Now, I know a lot of you guys were wanting an update on the guy who sold his car because he was so sure that he was not going to need it anymore. And it has been a wild ride over on his page. So last night he ended up posting that God still had 10 hours. That there was still 10 hours where it would be possible that it is still the 23rd somewhere in the world. And he was doing a countdown for Jesus to come back, saying that he still had full faith. And since then, there have been a few other videos, and let's just say the date keeps changing.
Sometime before September 24th passes. It's still September 23rd in some parts of the world.
As long as it's the 24th in Israel, it's still in play.
The original confirmation that God gave me for September was let's fly 9/25. And all this time, I thought 9/25 just meant September 2025, as in the 9th month of 2025. But I'm realizing now that 9/25 is literally the 25th of the 9th.
So I guess the new date is the 25th, so we will keep an eye on that. And he said that he is going to make a video and apologize if he happens to be wrong. Now, next up is the woman who lost her job and said that that was confirmation that the rapture was going to happen on the 23rd. She is now saying that it could just happen sometime in September, and she made a video explaining all of the reasons why the rapture is going to happen very soon.
I still think there's a high chance that it will happen this week. If people disappear everywhere, whether it is this week, tomorrow, next month, 2 years from now, don't believe it was aliens. It wasn't. If your Christian grandma disappears, E.T. didn't want her.
Now, most of the other accounts have gone radio silent, but I will keep you guys updated if they do end up posting anything. But the last one was from the woman who did the flowcharts. So she had left a flowchart for people to understand what is going on if they get left behind. And she also put aside a bunch of food in her basement. And even at the time, I felt like this woman is actually very sweet. And she ended up posting and she was crying in the video, and she seems honestly very sad. And a lot of people in the comments were telling her to try to take time to self-reflect and not scare her children going forward. And she was liking a lot of those comments. So I actually do feel like there is some self-reflection going on there. And I honestly just felt really bad for her. But I will keep you guys updated.
Really came on here, crocodile tears and all, thinking that the rapture would have happened, and then it didn't happen. Is this really what religious psychosis is? Like, I've seen J-Lo have better acting than this. Not her singing, just her acting. And I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. If the rapture were to actually happen, and a lot of us were left down here, and all of them disappeared, I think the earth would be very peaceful. Like, honestly, don't threaten me with a good time, because I'll take it. Could you imagine not having any annoying people all up in your business? Yelling at you because they don't want you to do things because it's against their religion? Or like legislating laws based on their religion? And then I found another video of hers where she said this, and I'm gonna hold her to accountability on it.
You guys already know, I truly believe with all my heart we will be raptured during Feast of Trumpets this year. If there is some chance that we don't get raptured, I will come back and make an apology video for myself being deceived.
And I'm gonna be waiting for that apology video, so stay tuned. And it's not because I personally want it, it's because she said she would do it. And I wanna see if she's a woman of her word, or if she's gonna do the typical thing that they always do and move the goalposts.
So guys, actually this is insane. I can't believe some people can believe things like this. Let's read this one. MAGA Christian influencers, some MAGA Christian influencers online hyped up that September 23rd as the day the rapture will happen. Believers will be taken to heavens before tribulation. People actually believe it. Insane, right? They will live stream sharing countdown warning everyone, but when the clock hit midnight, nothing, no rapture, no heaven, just a normal day. Guys, this is crazy. I don't believe these people can still believe this and go even I don't know. Let's keep watching, guys. I'll be back.
So y'all, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Rapture Talk, but what I can tell you is that on multiple occasions today, I have been damned to hell. I have been told that I'm going to burn in the eternal lake of fire for making fun of these people that believe they are going to be raptured on tomorrow. I'm still stuck on the fact, and this has been my argument with them all day, on Facebook, on this app, and Threads, that the Bible says no one knows the day, no one knows the hour. Even Jesus said he didn't know the day or the hour. And you would think like he could turn to his daddy and go, "Daddy, when is it? You could tell me, you could trust me." But apparently he don't know either. So, but I'm here to say, I think we need to take these people seriously. Not serious because we believe it, but serious because they do. And they mean it when they say it. I saw a post and some comments that said that there were people downtown near where I live with signs and everything telling people that they needed to be ready, and it was getting a little push and pulley. And these people mean it. You know, we can laugh about it, but I want us to consider that when they wake up in the morning and they're all still here, we don't know what we're going to get from them. We don't know how they're going to react. We don't know what they're going to do. And the only thing I can think of is, you know, the Heaven's Gate people. Y'all remember that from early 2000s when they drank the drink because they were going to catch the comet, right? I'm not saying those people are going to drink the drink, but we need to understand that religious psychosis is an actual thing. And in 2025, we're seeing it in real time. Now, this is at least my third or fourth rapture. And I don't know if y'all remember that story from, I think it was maybe 2010, 2011, somewhere in the early 2010s, where I think a semi carrying blow up dolls or something overturned, and the people saw the blow up dolls floating up in the air, and all these people jumped out of their cars and ran into traffic. A couple people got hit. It was a whole thing. I know I didn't imagine that. I know it wasn't like an urban legend. I know that that was a real story because I remember it. But yeah, I think we got to be ready for tomorrow morning. I personally am, go watch the football game and then go to bed. But I expect to be here in the morning unless, something happened overnight. Like sleep apnea kick in, or the mouth tape don't be mouth taping. I don't know. But I just think we got to be prepared for the fallout.
So guys, can you imagine some people also sold their things and give things away and quit their job? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how they believe these things? I really feel like those MAGA who call themselves Christian, you should read the Bible really careful. You should be careful because the Bible says something different. So read the Bible and be very, very careful. Guys, I have one clip I have left. Let's watch. I'll be back.
So it's September 25th, and the rapture that all were speaking about on social media and all over the place never happened. And keep in mind that during all of this rapture talk, individuals gave away all of their life savings, they gave away their homes, their cars, and other things as well. And one person has even gone as far as to give their children away to CPS. And now that the rapture hasn't happened, they're trying to get their children back. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at this video.
We've all heard about this religious psychosis people have been experiencing because they believe the rapture is happening. Well, I don't know if any of you saw this video of the woman giving her kid to CPS because she thinks the rapture is going to happen. But that is actually my neighbor, and now she realizes the rapture isn't going to happen. She's freaking out, trying to get her kid back. And I've been trying to help her, but it's going to be a long process.
I can't fathom the thought of parting with kids, especially knowing that a rapture is coming. But, as a parent, wouldn't you want to bring your children with you if it was going to happen? So it just makes me think that if a bunch of people got together and told me something was happening, or if I believed that something was happening, I would make my own decisions. I would not go along with the choir. I mean, children are children. Take care of your children. Take your children with you if the rapture were to occur. They are 100% yours. Am I correct? Just remember, in the event that this does take place at another time, take your children with you. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Good morning. I am reporting live. It is 7 a.m., September the 23rd, here in Asheville, North Carolina, and I wanted to show you guys something. Check this out. I have been up since about 6 a.m., before sunrise. Actually, I think I woke up at 5 a.m. I've been watching, and I haven't seen anybody floating upwards. So maybe it hasn't happened yet, but don't worry. I'm sitting out on my deck, and I will report if I see anybody floating upwards. Take care and go about your day as normal.
Okay, so the rapture is supposed to happen tomorrow, and if you don't know what that means that people who are faithful and who love Jesus are going to ascend into the air and go to heaven, and everyone else is going to be left down here to their own devices. And I have two things to say to that. Number one, there's some really good therapists on psychology today who specialize in religious psychosis. And number two, I'll see you at work on Wednesday, the following day, and I won't bring it up. We'll act like it never happened. That's how good of a friend I am and such a good coworker I am.
Guys, I feel like this is the time for this Christian MAGA to open their eyes and read Bible and know, like, they always use you guys, manipulate you, lie to you, and you the one who end up suffering. Because if someone come to you and promise you that there's rapture happening and it's not happening, you should count them like liars, like they are not real one. You should know that. You should be careful, like extra careful. Because and many people are asking themselves like, how come MAGA are really see it and think like they're going to heaven if the only thing they do is hatred. They hate people because how they are, how they look, where they are from. How come you think like you will see the heaven, you go to heaven? Because actually, guys, let me tell you something. God, Jesus teach us to love one another, to support one another, not to curse one another because how we look, not to be like MAGA act, hating on people, separating family, hating you because how you look like. So that's not what God wants. God say love your neighbors as you love yourself. God say like when the day is the day, no one will know. So why people come and lie to you so easily and you go with it and you say your things and now you are like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? You know, I understand why many people feel like they're done with MAGA. They don't feel sorry for them. You guys, you feel like you live in bubble. You live somewhere not on the earth. You feel like I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. This is even crazy to think about it. I didn't believe these things can happen in 2025 and people buy it. I'm shocked, if I'm being honest. So, guys, I have few comments from the people. Let's hear what the people are saying in a comment. The first one say, this is like 10th felt rapture date in my life. The second one say, they were so sure, but now all we have are memes. The third one say, if you keep crying, rapture, people are eventually going to stop believing. The fourth one say, it's wild how religion and politics got wrapped up and into this one flop. And the last one say, at least we learned, don't bet your life on influencer prophecy. Yeah, please be careful. So guys, thank you for watching. What do you think about the episode? If you have news or if you know anyone, any story, let us know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. See you next one. Bye.